I do this to save time, can you believe that? I don't think I'm saving any time.
KB9VBR, your host for Ham Radio Q&A. I'm on a mission to inspire and educate the amateur radio community. If content like that interests you, well, you can do a few things. Like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And also check us out on Patreon. Patrons help keep the mission alive. That's at patreon.com/KB9VBR Antennas. Well, this weekend, I'm on a joint activation with Dave White, KZ9V. He's from Eau Claire. I'm from Wausau. We kind of met in the middle at the Black River State Forest near Black River Falls, Wisconsin. And we're here at the Castle Mound campground, set up in one of our campsites here. With our activation, we're going to be using this antenna. This is the end-fed half-wave that Dave assembled, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him tell us a little bit more about this antenna.
Yeah, it's an end-fed. I was curious about it. We read about it on Facebook with the Parks on the Air activators. It's very popular, and neither Michael nor I knew much about the end-fed, so he demonstrated a chameleon in one of his previous videos just recently, and so I purchased this one through the ARRL and put it together and decided to bring it here this weekend and actually test it out. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be educated and inspired.
And what we did today, or this weekend, is this is the matching unit. We got it up, I guess we have it up about 5 feet in the air, and it's on a 20-some foot fiberglass mast. Yep. And in an L formation.
Inverted L.
Inverted L formation. Mm-hmm. And the other end is sort of sloping down, the other mounted at about 5 or 6 feet off the ground.
Right.
And we'll see how this antenna works. So that coil and about 3 feet worth of alligator clips, that turns your 40 meter end fed into an 80 meter end fed.
Correct. Without giving up the 40 and 20, and because the coil does not affect the lower bands.
Yeah.
I guess the higher bands, 40 and 20 and 10. So it essentially turns your 4-band end fed into a 5-band end fed. It's homemade, wrapped on probably 1.25 inch or 1.5 inch PVC. And if I remember right, it's about 105 or 106 turns. Nothing fancy, just the enamel magnet wire. So the alligator clip goes on there, and then for physical support, I just clip it onto the rope that's going beyond the half wave. And then we'll clip on, we got the white one. I think each one of these clip leads is about 18 inches long. So if we put 3 of them on like I planned here, we're essentially adding about 4.5 feet of wire. And you can see it goes virtually to 1.1 to 1.0 to 1. But you can see that it's not very wide. So if I get it down to 2.0 SWR right there, that's 3.56. And then if we find the high end of the 2 to 1, 3.67. So it's just a little over 100 kilohertz.
Yep.
And we can move that easily by adding or subtracting alligator clips down there. So, you know, if you're a FT8 guy or a CW operator, you're all set.
Yep.
If you want to operate in the foam band, we'll go over there and we'll reduce the length of that by about 1/2 of a clip lead. And that'll put us up, I'm going to say, right around 3.7 or something like that. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, activating from western Wisconsin. This is Kilo Zulu 9 Victor calling CQ and bio.
Whiskey 9 Alpha Victor.
Okay, the Whiskey 9 station, please.
Whiskey 9 Alpha Victor.
Oh, Whiskey 9 Alpha Victor, I think I recognize that one. If I remember right, you're in Madison, I think, here in Wisconsin. Your big signal, 5'9", and we're up here at Black River Forest State Park near Black River Falls. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, our home QTH is Madison, but we're now at our second QTH on the lower Wisconsin River near Muscadet, and you're 5'9".
Muscadet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Muscadet. Yeah, we know where that is, and very cool. I hope you're staying cool today. It's beautiful here in the shade. We were expecting much warmer than it is, so we're having a good time, and I do appreciate the great call from a great signal. W9AV 73.
73.
QRZ.
Delta Charlie 9, November Whiskey, QRP.
All right, yeah, I heard QRP, but you sure don't sound like it. Alpha Charlie 9, November Whiskey. Very nice signal. You're 5'9" at the park. We're in western Wisconsin here near Black River Falls, Wisconsin. 5'9" signal, and the park is Kilo 4348. QSL?
QSL, you're 5'9", Northern Illinois.
All right, thanks for the 5'9". Got a end-fed half wave that we're experimenting with. It seems to be working very well. All right, 73.
73, thanks for the contact.
You're very welcome. QRZ from Kilo Zulu 9 Victoria.
Kilo Whiskey 2, Delta X-ray.
Kilo Whiskey 2, Delta X-ray. Another beautiful signal. You're 5'9" here in Wisconsin, and the park number is Kilo 4348. QSL?
QSL, very good. Have you also 5'9", 59? We're in eastern Iowa. We're probably maybe 100 miles just south of you.
Roger that, yes, and you sound great. Nice audio too, by the way. So thank you for the call, and stay cool on a hot weekend.
73, thank you.
73, QRZ, Kilo Zulu 9 Victor.
CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, KB9VBR, Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor Bravo Romeo calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Alpha India 4 Foxtrot.
The 4 Foxtrot station again?
Alpha India 4 Foxtrot, yeah, 4 QSL.
All right, Alpha India 4 Fox, gotcha, 5'5" here into Wisconsin, park number 4348, back to you.
Copy 5, did you say 5'7" in Wisconsin?
I'll give you a 5'5", park number 4348. Roger, roger. Thanks a lot for the contact. This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. November 8, Sierra Charlie Oscar, 5'1" here into Wisconsin, park number 4348. Back to you.
Roger, roger. You're a 5'3", West Virginia, Whiskey Victor.
Roger, the 5'3" into West Virginia, and thanks a lot for the contact today. This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo 9 Romeo Whiskey Mike.
Kilo 9 Romeo Whiskey Mike, 5'5" here into Wisconsin, park number 4348. Back to you.
Roger, roger. You're a 5'5" in Indiana, QSL.
QSL, thanks for the 5'5" in Indiana, and have a good one.
November 9er, Delta Papa Romeo.
Delta Papa Romeo.
November 9er, Delta Papa Romeo. Good to hear you, Mike. You are 5'3", Indiana, 5'3" Indiana.
All right, November 9, Delta Papa Romeo, got the 5-3 Indiana. You're about a 5-3 here into Wisconsin. Park number 4348. Back to you.
Thanks for the activation. Keep those YouTubes coming.
Roger, roger. Glad you enjoy the videos. We're working on some more this weekend, so have a good one. Thanks for the contact.
Kilo 3 Echo Foxtrot Sugar.
Kilo 3 Echo Fox Sugar. Got you now. You're a 5-5 here into Wisconsin. Park number 4348. Back to you. Kilo 3 Echo Fox Sugar. Do you copy?
33 Pennsylvania.
QSL 33 Pennsylvania. Yeah, we're at the campsite here and I had a big RV go past, but I got you in the log. Thanks for the contact.
Thanks for the park.
73, take it easy. This is KB9VBR. Parks on the air. QRZ.
Kilo Fox 3 Echo Bravo.
Kilo Fox. Excuse me. Kilo Fox 3 Echo Bravo. Got you 5-5 here into Wisconsin. Park number 4348. Back to you.
Roger, roger. You're also 5-5 in Western Pennsylvania. Over.
Roger, the 5-5 Western Pennsylvania. And thanks a lot for the contact today.
Thank you.
All right, this is KB9VBR. Parks on the air. QRZ. And we got my 10. Did you? Yeah. Well, Dave and I made it to the top of the Castle Mound lookout tower here. I think we're about 350 feet above mean elevation, according to my GPS unit. I'm gonna kind of swivel around here. You can kind of see the area, and Castle Mound is constructed of Precambrian era sandstone and older granite lava gneiss, so it's pretty neat, you know, sort of stratified layers, and it's been here for a very long time. We're kind of looking west now, and if you can see in the background, that is what's considered the driftless region of Wisconsin, where the glaciers did not pass through. To my east here, which is totally obscured by trees, is more glacial plain. And if you remember in a previous video, I talked about the Glacial Lake, Wisconsin. That's about 15 miles from here, actually. And this is a little bit of a higher spot than Glacial Lake, Wisconsin. And the Black River that passes through Black River Falls actually was considered one of the outlets of the lake. The primary outlet being to the south, Wisconsin Dells and the Baraboo Hills. And then as the water level rose, this became the secondary outlet for that glacial meltwater runoff. So, and that's what kind of carved the valleys and the sort of these stratified layers of sandstone here. And we end up with things like the Castle Mound and a few of the other mounds that are in sort of the precursor area towards, as we move towards the driftless or unglaciated portions of southwestern Wisconsin.
Okay, I'm Dave, and I've been here camping with Michael all weekend, and he's in the bathroom, so I'm stealing his camera for a minute. I gotta tell you the truth, this is a blast. The food is just as good as it looks on the video. The radio has been great. He just brought me down from this crazy hike we must have been 400 feet up in that tower up there. This place is beautiful. So everything you see in the video, it's all true. Thanks. Have a great weekend. So now nobody else is calling me, so I'm going to press this pre-programmed CQ call. So now it's calling CQ, Parks on the Air from KZ9V, KZ9V. And so I can send that over and over and over without getting a tired hand or getting monotonized by keying it with my paddle. I have the paddle here working with the radio. This is a Canadian station. So I sent this call sign VE3THR, and now I have a pre-programmed response that's telling him thank you and your signal report and that I'm in Wisconsin. There. So he just said we're 5'9", so I just typed this, paddled his call sign, and now the pre-programmed message goes says thank you in 73, and QRZ who else wants to talk to us. And while that's happening, I can log, I can put times in here, and no pressure. It's very stress-free, and that's good for people whose code skills are not that great. Everybody has one or two letters that give them grief, and J is my nemesis. All right, nobody's calling right now, so it's time to reach for a beverage. Take a deep breath. But for people that have an FTA 91 or an ICOM 7300 or any other radio that has built-in memories, take advantage of it and have fun. It takes a lot of the stress off, especially if you're not a CW genius like I'm certainly not, and it's fun.
Calling Wisconsin Ferries Racing Net, calling Wisconsin Amateur Radio Emergency Services Net. This is Kilo 9, Sierra, Tango, November. My name is Stan. I'm located near New London in Outagamie County. Emergency or priority traffic may break the net at any time.
K9SDN in the net, KB9VBR, good morning Stan and everybody else. First off, we'll acknowledge messages number 352 and 73. And yep, I am portable this weekend in the Black River State Forest. Still have the antenna up this morning, so I thought I would check into the net using, I guess it's an end-fed half wave, sort of in an L formation. Well, it's Sunday morning, and for the most part, it was a beautiful weekend out here in Black River State Forest near Black River Falls, Wisconsin. And I'm with Dave. We're kind of just sitting in his RV, enjoying a breakfast of biscuits and gravy, and kind of sort of recap the weekend, what we did. We pretty much operated over at my campsite because it was bigger than his. So more room for antennas, but it's good to be able to get into the air conditioning and cool off because it was a warm weekend. But what did we do? We set up your end-fed half-wave antenna.
Yep.
4310 sort of had it in the inverted L formation, and worked really well for that. Also in the afternoon, I had the Wolf River coil out, did a little bit of the vertical operation. And I think we had, during the daytime we probably got about 50-ish, 60-ish contacts on phone between the two of us. You got a few on FT8 in the morning.
Yeah, on 10 and 15 meters.
10 and 15 meters.
Yeah.
So the majority of our stuff was probably on 40 meters, I think, for the most part. Or did you do some 20?
It was mostly 40 in the CW run.
Yeah.
Last night was all on 40.
Yeah, and then last night on the late shift, you hit 40 meter CW. And your intention was 80 meter CW, but the band just didn't want to play ball with that.
Just noisy.
Yeah.
A lot of static.
Yeah.
That's typical in the summertime.
Of course. But you got, was it close to 20, almost 25 contacts?
In that CW run?
In CW run
Yeah,
for about an hour.
Yeah, we discovered how challenging that can be. My CW skills are okay, but not great.
Yeah, so it was good. It a very good weekend, and we had a lot of fun. It was great to get together and do this joint activation.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun to be with another ham and to just compare notes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I learned things, and I'm sure you did too, and that's great. It's really, and it's fun, and the weather was warm, but it wasn't intolerable. So
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah, and I think we'll probably have, you'll actually see 2 or 3 videos of this whole sort of series kind of play out in the next couple weeks, as we did a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for that. But for more articles and information, VHF, UHF antennas for sale, be sure to check out my blog, www.jpol-antenna.com. Your support of this channel drives the production of future videos, so please like, subscribe, share with your friends. And also, check us out on Patreon. Patrons help keep the mission alive. That's over at patreon.com/KB9VBR Antennas. Well, that's it for this time. I'm Michael, KB9VBR.
And I'm Dave, KZ9V.
Thanks for joining us this weekend. Have a great day, and 73.